The Saturday SADC summit urged member states to continue monitoring weather and climate issues. The environment and climate were one of the top agenda items at the summit. This includes the forecasted La Nina event. That's going to be the switch from El Nino, which is drought, to La Nina, which could be floods. This is expected to develop, and countries are supposed to develop contingency plans to mitigate the impact of disasters. The summit urged member states to implement the SADC regional humanitarian appeal to the El Nino-induced drought and floods, which was launched at the extraordinary summit held on the 20th of May 2024 in close collaboration with SADC Secretariat and partners. Remember, the SADC nations asked for about $5 billion in humanitarian assistance. The United Nations actually come up with just over $480 million already for Zimbabwe against the $3.2 billion that Zimbabwe needs. But let's go back to the summit. Look, there's no doubt it was an extremely successful summit. We were there, so this is not like, this is not, what's the word? This isn't fairy tales, this is a hearsay. This is actually seeing it. And not just that, the comments were coming out were very clear. Even the admittance by SADC Secretariat and the leaders that more could be done. And I think it's important when leaders say, you know what, yeah, we're doing things, but more could be done. People complimented, of course, Harare City and the upgrading that's happening. And don't forget, it's not stopping. Minister of Transport said they're going to continue the road upgrading in urban areas. But Chief, your impression...
Good news there.
Yeah, there's some great news. But you know, what was interesting was that the topics discussed were relevant, pertinent, and important.
Absolutely.
It wasn't, in a way, it wasn't like summits I've covered before, a lot of talk. Yeah, there was actual, real concrete action plans being done. And so really I commend the SADC Secretariat, the Criminal Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade, and all the other players who put it together, particularly the Office of the President and Cabinet. Very successful, very, very effective. And now the hard work starts.
The hard work starts, and it started yesterday as well, with the chairman overseeing the groundbreaking ceremony at the Africa Liberation Museum. And it was quite a function, you know, it was quite a spectacle to see, you know, the president speaking and then getting into action, because I think that symbolizes also how, you know, the tone of business and how things are going to work. And even the communique, if you were at the Mount Hampton New Parliament building, where he gave a press statement straight after the proceedings. Now, they want to do things in a different way, I guess, for SADC now, because you know, communication also is something that has been sort of lagging behind in our trajectory as Africa. But now, you know, the man is rolling up his sleeves and is ready to work. And
also this concept of cooperation, us all working together. You know, this is really clear, because unless SADC, and this is the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, unless SADC cooperates, works together, stops replicating things that we're doing and starts really collaborating more, then we'll become a powerful regional bloc.
I think this collaboration is just taking us back to our origins, that whole spirit of Ubuntu. We have always been one Bantu people. You know, colonialism came, divided us. That's the only reason why we'll be talking about Lesotho, South Africa, Namibia. And SADC, I think, is maybe a modern way of just structuring our unity and our ability to come back together, to collaborate and build towards a better SADC region, which feeds into the larger vision of, you know, what we want Africa to be. I think, you know, when you look at global geopolitics, Africa is primed to probably be one of the most influential continents. I mean, we probably have the youngest population, the biggest room for growth, so many different resources. So, I mean, from SADC to the world, we're excited, and you know, to be leading that is exciting as well.
The future.
Konapo, Ipapo, ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.